Hello guys, Mr. Phobia here. Hope you're all doing well. Today I've got a pretty good LMG build. I rarely use LMGs, but because I've been in conflict recently and everybody's using the Iron Lung, I thought I'd put a LMG build together. But if you like the content guys, like and subscribe, and let's get straight into the video. So our main piece of gear is the NinjaBike Messenger backpack, the exotic. If you don't have this, the core attributes are a red 15% weapon damage, a blue 4, and a skill tier, and the mod is 6% critical hit chance. And the talent, which is important, is resourceful, slots in with any equipped gear set or brand set item to fulfill a requirement towards unlocking a gear set bonus. Can unlock bonuses from multiple sets simultaneously. So our mask is a Langmo mask piece. We're running 2-piece of it, so we will unlock the 30% LMG damage because of the ninja. But this is the mask. We have a blue core, attributes are 6% critical hit chance and 11.1% critical hit damage, and the mod is 6% critical hit chance. So our second piece of Langmo is the chest piece. With Langmo you get 20% explosive resistance if you run 1 piece. If you run 2 piece you get 25% skill health, and the third is 30% LMG damage. That's what we're aiming for. So we have 2 piece, and because a ninja will unlock 30% LMG damage. But the chest is a blue core. Attributes are 6% critical hit chance and 6% weapon handling. Try and replace that with crit damage if you can. 6% critical hit chance, and the talent I've decided to use is Trauma. Applies blind to an enemy hit in the head, cool down 30 seconds. Applies bleed to an enemy hit in the chest, cool down 30 seconds. This is easy way to get these hollow point bullets. That's why I use Trauma. But if you don't want to use Trauma, I'd recommend Obliterate. So our holster is a piece of the ongoing Directive gear set. 2 piece gives you 15% stats effects, 3 piece gives you 30% reload speed, and we're only running 3 pieces of this gear because NinjaBike Messenger will give us the 4th bonus, which is rules of engagement. Shooting a status affected enemy will apply a mark. Killing a marked enemy grants a full clip of hollow point ammo for your active weapon and half a clip of the agent's active weapon to the rest of the party. So because you're using an LMG, you'll have a lot of hollow point ammo, and you'll just keep getting them because you're killing players and you're killing NPCs. You can use this build in PVE if you want as well. I just recommend taking a few blue cores off and putting red cores on. But mark lasts 10 seconds. Hollow point ammo amplifies weapon damage by 20% and applies bleed on hit. So if you shoot somebody with hollow point, you're going to put them on bleed, and because you're going to kill them again because they're on bleed, you'll get hollow point ammo again, and your team will get it as well. So you're giving your team 20% amplified damage as well. So if they're running an LMG, they'll get a lot of ammo with it. So the core attribute is 14.8%, and the attribute is 12% critical hit damage. Our second piece of ongoing Directive are the knee pads. We have a blue core, 12% critical hit damage. Our third and final piece of ongoing Directive are the gloves. The core attribute is a blue. The attribute is 12% critical hit damage. So our first primary weapon is the Black Market RPK 74, which is one of the hardest hitting LMGs. And the total damage is 132.9k, and you have 5 blue cores, guys. So the core attributes are 15% LMG damage, 12% damage to targets out of cover, and 6% damage to armor. And the talent is Sadist, amplifies weapon damage by 20% to bleeding enemies. After 4 kills, applies bleed to the next enemy you hit. So if you have hollow points as well, you'll have 40% amplified weapon damage. So you'll be hitting pretty hard. And because it's a low rate of fire gun, you'll have high base damage, so you'll do a lot of damage. But those are the mods as well. So the secondary I decided to go with, you can use any gun you like. The KSG shotgun, The core attributes are 15% shotgun damage, 12% damage to armor, and 10% damage to targets out of cover. And the talent also is sadist, amplifies weapon damage by 20% to bleeding enemies. You can also run the M870, it's got higher base damage but it doesn't have as many bullets in the mag. That's why I like to use the KSG. So the sidearm we're using is the Orbit. You can only get this from Dark Zone and Nade caches. Core attribute is 15% pistol damage, 10% damage to targets out of cover. And the talent is Perfect Finisher, swapping from this weapon within 10 seconds of killing an enemy, grants 35% critical hit chance and 40% critical hit damage for 15 seconds. And those are the mods. But if you're using this in PvP, guys, just a little tip is that when somebody throws down a tier 1 hive or any type of skill, just shoot it with a pistol really quick because they're really weak, and then just swap back to your primary and you'll have loads more damage. So the first skill that I'm using is the Explosive Sea Command. Reason is because it puts them on bleed if it hits an enemy or a player. We're tier 1 because we get a skill tier from the NinjaBike backpack, and they're the mods I'm using. And then our second skill is the Banshee Pulse. This is because it confuses them, and if you kill them when they're confused, you'll get hollow point bullets again. So we're tier 1, and those are the mods I'm using. This is the overall build, guys. See, Ninja, and we're only using 3-piece hollow points because we unlock the 4th piece because of Ninja, rules of engagement. And we're using 2-piece Langmo because we get 30% LMG damage. And then the primary is the AK, the secondary is the KSG, and the Seacat, Mine and Banshee Pulse put them on status effects so you can get your hollow points easier and trauma, so you'll blind your enemies as well. But I'll show you these stats now. 55% critical hit chance and 92.1% critical hit damage. That's on the AK. It's not very high, the crit damage, but all the damage that you'll be putting out because of the amplified damage from your weapon talent and the hollow point bullets, you'll do loads of damage. But that's the shotgun, 50% chance, 92% critical hit damage. And that's the sidearm. And don't forget, guys, we have reload speed 36%. You'll have 30%, but I have 6% on the chest. Weapon handling, but crit damage is better. We have 60% LMG damage bonus. So the specialization we're using is the Gunner specialization. We're using the Gunner because we get the Banshee Pulse. We get 10% armor on kill. Every third reload is 50% faster. And you have 30% reload speed from the ongoing Directive as well. The medkit's not bad, 30% bonus armor. We get ammo every 60 seconds for your whole team as well. And you're giving them hollow points when you get kills. Rate of fire increases by 5% on kill. We also have the larger mag. We have 15% LMG damage, 15% shotgun damage, and 15% sidearm damage for your pistol. But that's the build I made, guys. It's kind of like a group build. So you're giving your team support as well. You're giving them a load of damage. And you're also giving yourself hollow points. It annoys people as well, so they can't strafe around like idiots. But let me know what you think of the build, guys, in the comments. Give it a go. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting.